What did you add or change, or did you add extra listing sites? How do we provide more exposure than a local MLS would?
Well, the very first thing you can do is list wherever you are licensed. This was one of the key tenets I had when I created New York State MLS. I was a member of 10 MLSs. There were 26 total in the state of New York. There still are probably 20 or more. And I probably spent $10,000 a year around the beginning of the year just to be a member of all these MLSs. Why? I needed the data. I was an appraiser, but I'm a broker, and I listed in more than one county. And if you listed in Dutchess County, 5 minutes away across the bridge was Ulster County, 2 separate MLSs. And then if you're in Ulster County, right there on the county border, the Orange County had its own MLS, and Columbia had its own MLS, and Greene had its own MLS, and Albany. And you really didn't have to drive very far. And the argument for these little MLSs, and everyone will say, is, oh, but I don't want people coming in my territory that don't know the market. If you don't know the market, you should just refer it out. 5 minutes away from Dutchess County is Ulster County. Why are there 2 MLSs?
Yeah.
Every MLS has a border. People live on that border, and yet constantly they do that. And that argument, by the way, that little snotty argument I just made, that's because people want to keep people out of their market. They don't want competition.
100%.
So they keep it small on purpose. Oh, don't come in, don't come on my side of the street. Stay on your side of the street. That is against the MyState philosophy. The MyState philosophy is everyone gets to walk on the street.
Yeah.
We don't discriminate. It's actually a discriminatory process, and we do not discriminate.
100%. And it prevents other business models. It prevents competition.
It prevents better prices for consumers, better outcomes for consumers, alternative business models. It prevents it.
And not just county by county. It is crazy to me that if you live in a small state where you could drive an hour and a half and be anywhere in the state, that some of these agents don't think more on a statewide category, but also there's all of the cities bordering 2 states. Any border, like short of a very handful of MLSs in the country who have been consolidating and buying up other MLSs, if you live on a state border, you have to belong to at least 2 MLSs.
And you have to get 2 licenses, but yeah.
Yes.
But now with MyState, you still need the license to list. So if you have 2 licenses, but you can just join MyState.